So these are major reforms. We had 6.2 million plus Ghanaians voted for the NDC. Now, basic common sense, courtesy, logic. You think that the EC thinks they can do reforms and they won't take into account the NDC's position? Does it make sense? So you see where they are leading us to. And it is because of that posturing that they can do whatever they want. So you have a situation, and let me just say, we have respect for all political parties, but there are rules also that govern who or what a political party is. So you cannot have a situation where a party that has 137 seats in parliament, we go for meeting, our opponents, the MPP, they also have 137 seats. And then you have parties that have no seats. Not to talk about even whether they are nationally represented. That's not for me to determine. Okay, they didn't even participate in the elections. And you say when we go and vote, I should have one vote, MPP should have one vote, and all those parties singularly should have one vote. So when you bring together all those 20 or so parties, out of them we have one vote. Does it make sense? You didn't participate in the elections. And they have been recruited by the EC to deceive themselves and Ghanaians. That is fraudulent behavior. Countrymen, what is going on in this country is frightening. The EC is the institution that is supposed to ensure that the laws governing political parties are obeyed. So for purposes of achieving whatever agenda, entities that they know would ordinarily not qualify, even to be political parties, they recruit and mobilize them, bring them, then they will all say, we agree, and we sign. Then the NDC, which is the biggest opposition party, we are one. Is this for real? So when we go to IPAC meetings, our presence and input doesn't make any difference. Do you understand? Because it doesn't matter how sane and sanguine your arguments are, it'll just mobilize those people. Okay, so let's vote. Then if you are the cause of this world, then do all, yeah. I mean, this is a sham. It's duplicity at this highest. And we shouldn't allow this to pass. Don't let anybody throw wool over your eyes. You don't go to IPAC. This is it. It's a sham. And if there are no fundamental changes, it will just be a complete waste of everybody's time. So the EC must adopt an equitable voting formula for political parties in IPAC deliberations based on their representation in Parliament. We are not saying other parties who otherwise qualify cannot be part of IPAC. That's not what we're saying. In fact, Madame Jane Mensah, when she was with IE and she was doing the political parties program, somebody should ask her, why is it that in that program, she didn't say every party should come to that program? The basis for participation in that program was representation in Parliament. No, be so. There was a logic to it. So how come that now you are at IPAC? You are at EC. Again, let me put on record. We don't have any problem with other political parties. We don't have any problem with their existence, but we're saying that there should be common sense and logic. And when it comes to this, you cannot say that a party that has 137 seats in Parliament should go and then you bring 20 other parties. Most of them don't have any seat, didn't participate in the election, and they all have one vote. That is why, again, at IPAC, when we form the committees, what happens is that the MPP has one representative, the NDC has one representative, and all the other political parties have one representative. Maybe you can argue that they could have a couple more, whatever. But there should be some sanguinity in this thing, not just any bizarre and perverse, arrangement.